and welcome back to Everyday Glamour. This is going to be a really quick video today. I am going to do a little bit more videos on crochet hair just because I do crochets and I know that it's a huge protective style that people are doing nowadays for growth, just for the actual style of it, and just because it's easy. So a lot of people always ask me, especially my clients, they ask me, how do you pick out crochet hair? What are the steps to pick out good crochet hair that you feel is going to, one, last, that is going to, be easy maintenance and not look a hot mess? So anybody knows when you see those packs of hair in the hair store, you don't know what it's going to look like when it's installed unless it is a hair you're familiar with. So I'm going to tell you today a few tips to help you guys pick out the best crochet hair and make your day. All right, guys, if you want to know more about how to pick out crochet hair, stick. All right, guys, so the first tip I always say is to feel the hair. Sounds really crazy, but open up that bottom pack and feel that hair. One of the things that I find is you can feel if the hair has any glue on it. If it has glue on it, that is going to be a disaster to install, meaning to separate the hair will be horrible. It will have white glue residue and not be good. So one, feel the hair. If you feel any kind of glue or residue on it, don't get it. If it feels too kind of shiny, if it looks too shiny and feels too slick, don't do it. Those types of hair are horrible for latching in. They don't tie good and it slips out. So any kind of hair that is too shiny looking gives you that fake look, which we're not going for. The glue on it, the sticking together, that means it's not going to pull apart well. And three, the texture too slick, it's not going to knot well, and which will cause it to slip out during your install, which will reduce your time of having it in, which we don't want. So those are kind of some first steps. The feel tells you the texture of it, how it will install, and also the look of it. Okay, on to step number 2. Step number 2 is do your research. You see this curl pattern, you're thinking, oh, love this curl pattern. Go straight to YouTube, go straight to Google, type in what that curl pattern is, what that brand is, and it'll pull up all types of videos. Sometimes you can get kind of an overview of what it will look like installed, but not like you can when you see it on someone's head, pulled apart, installed. So always research it so you can get a good overview of what it's going to look like installed once it's been separated and all that jazz. So got step number 2, research, do your research. Step number 3, I would definitely say make sure that you know what kind of style you want. So if you want long hair, make sure that you're getting, a longer hair. If you want something that's going to be about this length, this is 14 inches, so you could do 14 inches. If you want something longer, you need to get a longer hair. If you are wanting a bob type style, a lot of people, I like to conserve hair, so I would suggest my clients get around 18 inches and we'll cut it in half and install it in half, being that we're going to be cutting the hair anyway. That conserves some of the hair and you can get a full install with like 2.5 packs of hair. So those are just some steps to kind of help you get a kind of overview of what you want. So knowing what, style you're going for, that'll help you determine how many packs you want and the length that you need. So depending on your stylist, depending on the density you want, that'll also kind of tell you how many packs of hair you want. So if you're looking for a really fuller style, you'll probably need around 6 packs. If you're looking for a kind of subtle style that's not too full, you'll probably need around 3 packs. So for this style, I use 14 inches, so I use 3.5 packs for this style, just to kind of give you an idea of, what the density looks like compared to the packaging. So those are just some steps as far as picking it out. And also, once you know a brand that you don't like, steer clear of that brand. Honestly, with certain brands I've had not so great luck with and I've always stayed away from them, such as Model. I don't do Model crochet hair. It's always too shiny and it just does not pull apart well. So that's one of my no-no hairs. A couple brands that I really enjoy and I've had great success with is Free Tress. Mine is Go-Go Curl. Don't like Go-Go Curl. It's one of those glue ones that can't do. So Free Tress hair, Kima has some really great hairs. That is one of the most kind of used hair, especially Ocean Wave, Ripple Deep. Those hairs They just are amazing. They knot well. They look very natural. Ripple Deep literally looks like natural hair after a while. So that's one of those hairs that it gets better with age. So let's go back. Free Tress, Kima. I am okay with the Lulutress. Lulutress has some really great styles. So that's another one that is growing on me that I kind of like. Outre has some really great options. So that's another one. So that's just a couple brands that kind of give you a couple of ideas of brands that I like to work with. Again, stay away from model. Not my thing. Excuse the beeping. I'm cooking right now. But those are just some tips and some things that I use when I'm picking out crochet hair. So number one is feel the hair. That will give you an idea of the look. That will give you an idea of the texture and let you know how the hair will be installed. Number two, definitely research it. Take a look at some of your favorite YouTubers that do crochet hair. One of mine is Leah Lavon. She does a great job of kind of giving you a great overview of the hair and just the ins and outs of the whole install. So that's another thing. Number three is to determine what type of style you want. What type of style you want will tell you how many packs you need, the lengths you need, all of that jizz and jazz. So that is kind of some steps to go by, and also researching the brands. So once you have that information, you'll be on your way to the perfect crochet install. If you guys have any questions, please leave your comments below. Like this video if it was helpful to you. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.